Hey guys, it's POSTBOXPAT and welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be talking about Save the World and exactly how do you get this for free. Now, many of people have been asking the question, how do you get Save the World for free? Now, it is actually possible to get it for free. There are two ways of getting it for free, and I'm also going to be talking a little bit about Save the World and showing you guys some gameplay because it is the other side to Fortnite. Obviously, when you go and select game mode, you've got Battle Royale and Save the World. So let me explain exactly the two methods of getting Save the World for free. I'll explain the easiest method first and then the more complicated method, which requires you to spend a little bit of money to get Save the World for free. So if you didn't know, Save the World is actually going to be free late 2018. Now, I will put a screenshot of this on screen if you guys want to see. You can see it there. It's going to be able to play late 2018. Basically, the game has not been 100% complete yet, the campaign and stuff, and it's getting added later into the game. So you're going to be able to play it at a later stage, and it's going to be free for everyone. The good thing about that is because you can get V-Bucks from this. And now, if you don't believe that, I've got 1,300 V-Bucks in my top right screen right there, and as you noticed, all them V-Bucks are actually from playing Save the World. So I've earned all them V-Bucks from playing Save the World. I have got a video on that as well, how to get V-Bucks off this, which I will link on screen as well if you want to check that out. But yeah, like I'm saying, all this stuff is dead easy to get very simply through Save the World. So that's how you get Save the World for free. You have to wait till 2018 at some point. I believe, personally, I think the release date will be around Easter time, around March-ish time, probably around there when this will come out for free for everybody. So that's going to be awesome. It's awesome to play. It's almost as good as Battle Royale, but it's not as good as in my opinion, but you do get V-Bucks from it. So here I've got daily challenges where you can get V-Bucks and also a bunch of stuff. You can also get Save the World for free by buying these extra editions. Now, these editions are very expensive. This one's £53.99 upgrade from the standard edition, but if you notice, you get 2 digital standard editions for a friend. So that's in there. So you get 2 copies of the game, 2 codes that you can give out to anyone at all, and your friend can access it. So if you wanted to spend a little bit more money, you could do that. You could also buy this one here, where you could get another code. You get 1 code with this one for your friend, and then the standard one, you don't get any codes for your friends. So technically, you could just buy it. It's actually cheaper to buy 2 standard versions. But say if you really wanted to go all out and Save the World and get all the exclusives and all the amazing weapons and skins and stuff, and that's the sort of thing you enjoy, and I know there are people out there who do enjoy doing that, you'd actually get 2 copies of the standard version for your friends. So that's fair enough, and you'd be able to give that to your friends, and you'd be able to play Save the World with them. So there's a bunch of different stuff you can do, and honestly, they're the main methods. Now let's talk a little bit what is Save the World. So it's very complicated at first. I found it very confusing. It wasn't explained very well at all. I got on the game and it was just really complicated. I didn't really see much in it when I first bought it. I actually bought it so I could play the Battle Royale, but after playing it a little bit, I really started to realize what it was. So I'm just going to do a brief explanation for you guys exactly what it is, and then we'll get into some gameplay. So you've got play, which is the main story here, which is really awesome. You've got map, which is this here, and you can actually zoom out of this somehow. I can't remember how you do it. You can zoom out further than this and go onto the entire world. So there you are, you've got different sectors there, and you can also get exclusive events which appear in there, which is absolutely awesome. So that's really cool. So there's the one that I'm on currently. And then you've got heroes. These are all different heroes that do different things. So that's the one that you play as, and all these basically just give you boosts to kind of your health and stuff. You don't actually get to play as any of them. They're just kind of characters that you upgrade to boost your main character. So that's what I've learned so far in it. These things may change. You got Survivor Squad. These are just squads that you have. Again, I'm not 100% sure what they do. They just kind of give you health bonuses and stuff and help you around with stuff. Defender Squad, that is very key because that defends your base, and that is awesome. So you've got your home base and you've got other bases as well, which you're going to be able to get. And these people can actually be set up in your base to defend your base, which is really cool. Then you've got a bunch of like expeditions, which reminds me a little bit of Clash of Clans. You send your troops out to go and collect stuff, and they come back with the resources. Armory, this is where you get all your heroes, survivor log, all your defenders, all the survivors you've rescued, resources, you can transform stuff, collection book, which is where I actually got 500 V-Bucks from collecting a few items, leveling up the collection book. I got 500 V-Bucks from it, which is really good. And then these here are like your crafting things that you can craft and things you've unlocked and you can abandon and things like that. So that's all that there. It's pretty cool. And then skills. Basically, I thought the skill tree was really complicated, but after a while, it didn't seem too complicated. Yes, the skill tree is very big, but as you fill the skill tree, you will start to learn stuff as you go along, and then you'll unlock all these other skill trees. Same with the research tree, quite a small tree, and as you research stuff and do stuff, you'll unlock the next tier and eventually get to tier 4. Loot, this is where you can spend your V-Bucks if you want to. Honestly, I'd recommend using your V-Bucks in Battle Royale though. And in store, obviously this is where they want you to buy V-Bucks, which you don't really need to do, but if you really want to, you can do. And in quests, this is where you can get more V-Bucks and XP and other rewards. So let's jump into a game and show you guys exactly a little bit of Save the World. So what exactly is it and what can you do on Save the World? Well, Save the World is an awesome game mode, and honestly, I do recommend trying it out. It puts you into a game with random people most of the time, unless you're defending your own base, and also you can do a lot of stuff. Okay, I am back. Unfortunately, the loading times do take a while on this, so I thought there's no point waiting you guys to load, so I skipped the loading screen for you guys and we are into the game. So what exactly do you do? Now, I've only been playing it for a bit and I ain't that advanced in it, and you can get a bunch of different stuff that do stuff in this game. Now, basically, you land in this map here and you have to discover the map to unlock the atlas, and basically you set up an atlas and extract the atlas, and you do that every single time so far with most of the missions that I've played. Some other missions you have other stuff to do, but also inside of this map right here right now, this is where you can do a bunch of other stuff as well. There's a bunch of other quests. For example, I've got some of my quests pinned on the right there. I've got to save survivors, heal, craft 5 healing pads, bunch of seesaws to destroy, and shield data gathered. So there's a bunch of different stuff that I can do, and it is pretty cool, and I can do all of that. And you can also fight mobs, so you can fight a few mobs with your weapons. You can have 3 weapons in your inventory. Unfortunately, I'm really low on ammo, and there is a kind of like a shortage for ammo in this game. It's alright, I've got my melee weapon. Basically, you have to collect resources to craft your ammo, and it's a certain resource you have to get. It can be quite awkward sometimes getting hold of that resource. You find your time most of the time running around trying to get resources to craft ammo, which can be quite frustrating, but sometimes with rewards you do get them, and sometimes you don't really know what to craft your ammo. I feel like the game itself is a little bit confusing, but the more you play it, the more you'll understand it. Now, I'm not very advanced in it at all, and you can find ammo all over the place, but the more you play it, the more you'll get used to it, and you'll be able to craft stuff and find and know exactly where you go to get resources. Personally, I only play it for the V-Bucks, and I wanted to think it was going to be amazing, but personally, I don't think it's the best game out there, because it's a little bit confusing. You need these nuts and bolts, I believe, to craft ammo, and sometimes it can be quite awkward getting hold of them. Nuts and bolts, there you are, I got a bunch of nuts and bolts in, so I got a bunch of ammo from my gun, but they're awkward to get hold of, and sometimes you can be searching for them for a while. But other than that, the game is actually really enjoyable, and in all honesty, I do really enjoy doing the challenges on it, because you're kind of aiming towards something. You actually get V-Bucks for it, and it's kind of fun, and it's very easy compared to Battle Royale. There's like, you basically rarely fail, and it's just very, very easy. You have to just find where to place the atlas in a certain amount of time sometimes, search the entire map, which can take a while because the maps are quite big, but you get used to it, and if there's 4 of you, 2 of you, 1 of you, the more there are, basically, it's going to be a lot easier. The less, it's going to be harder. But if there's 1 of you, you can get it done. I have done it several times myself. But yeah, Save the World is an awesome game mode, and I really do highly recommend trying it out. It is quite enjoyable. I haven't managed to find the atlas yet, but it's the fun part of it. And if we find someone to save, we'll go and save them, because I do need to save some people. I don't see any locations for the atlas here. 50% of the map revealed, and basically the atlas just spawns in a random location every time, and you've got to get to that random location like in a certain amount of time before the game ends, usually forever really, but some ones have time limits. Some of the matches or challenges have time limits, but usually you can do it alright, and you can do alright. You can stay in this sector for ages. There's a lot of things that are going to be changed throughout this, because obviously to make it a lot smoother and stuff, it's going to be a lot easier for people to get the game a lot smoother. It needs just to be more organised, should I say, or understanding for new players. For example, me, I didn't understand it. It took me a while to get, but it was worth it, and we saved this guy here. Get some XP for that. There's a zombie here. Let's get him with my axe. I'm really powerful because I have played it for a while. I'm level 15 up there, so that's pretty powerful on Post Kingdom. So we can do quite a lot of damage to things, and it's quite cool, and it's basically an easy way of getting a bunch of kills. So we can do that, and it's really awesome. I'm getting a really bad frame rate drop on this one though, unfortunately. There must be something big going on over here. Usually I don't get the frame rate drop that bad, but yeah, it's really cool, and I do recommend buying it if you want to get some V-Bucks, or you want to wait for it to be free. It's really up to you guys. I do recommend buying it early if you do think you're going to enjoy it, because you'll get a huge head start on it, and you'll just understand better how to play the game really. So the more you learn, the better really. If you learn how to play the game exactly, you're going to be a lot better, and you can also get V-Bucks to buy stuff. So why buy V-Bucks when you can just buy this and earn V-Bucks from this? So that's what I thought. It cost me, I think it cost me about £18 for the standard edition when it was discounted, and I've earned so far just under I think about £10 worth of V-Bucks. Here we are, we've got the Atlas up here. This is what you defend. I've earned about £10 worth of V-Bucks from it. I've spent a few on packs in the game because I wanted some better guns and stuff. And so yeah, I've earned about £10 worth of V-Bucks. So you get your money back in V-Bucks, definitely, if you buy it early. But if you buy it late, it doesn't, or wait for it to be free, you'll get free V-Bucks anyway. I assume they probably will change the V-Buck rewards a little bit. You don't get them as easily because they don't want to make them super easy, clearly, or all the V-Bucks are just going to be getting drained up, if you know what I mean. They're going to be giving V-Bucks out like mad. So I assume that they're probably not going to do that. But it is going to be cool, and I am looking forward to see what they do. So I'll activate the Atlas and show you guys some defending gameplay. I'm not going to show you the entire gameplay because it goes on for like 8 or 10 minutes, but you get the idea of it, and this is what you mainly do on most of the missions to start with at the start of the game. Things do develop as you start to do like exclusive events and stuff, but it is really fun, especially if you're playing with your friends, and the zombies do get harder as time goes on. And there is horde mode in this now. I haven't personally unlocked it yet. It does take a while to get to, but when you get to that stage where you can unlock it, it's really cool. So yeah, zombies just attack you, and you just have to defend yourself or defend the Atlas against the zombies. So it's not too difficult at all, and it just kind of like scans the area and stuff while it goes on. You can call in like crates and stuff. I've got this care package that calls in. You can get different ones and calls in like resources which I can use to build stuff. So I can grab all these resources. Now I'm full on stone, but for example, if I wanted to, I could whack a bunch of stone in like that, put some doorways in like that, so it just confuses the monsters. You can get through all the doors. The doors actually auto close on this version, which is really cool. I'm actually not sure it's stuck in, but you can do whatever you want really with it. You can just spam stuff everywhere. Same with metal and stuff if you wanted to. You can spam whatever you want and build however you want. So it's really awesome, and I think it's definitely worth buying if you are interested in something like this. It's worth kind of spending £20 on, especially if you want the V-Bucks. If you're going to buy V-Bucks, there's probably no point if you could just buy this. So that's my opinion on it, and you can defend the Atlas and do what you want when playing. It's really up to you how you play the game, and yeah, I think it's really cool. There's a lot of stuff that's interesting. The story's okay. I won't say the story's amazing, but it is worth trying. But yeah, that's it for this video. I will go and kill some zombies so you guys can see some zombie killing gameplay, and I'll call in some of my kill streaks that I have at the bottom. But yeah, that's really it. Can't really explain anything else more about it. Just call in this nuke thing here. I'll show you guys how that works. It's pretty cool. Like a bomb in the sky. Pretty powerful. It lands on you. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. You get the idea. You just defend waves after wave after wave. When you unlock horde mode, that's really cool. That's really cool, but I haven't actually got it yet. So hopefully I will get that soon. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you are interested in buying Save the World, leave a comment down below, or if you're going to be waiting for it to become free mid-2018, probably around Easter time, then do that. It's really up to you guys. It's a really cool game. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Tell me your opinions down below of what you think of the game so far, if you have bought it or if you haven't. And once again, this is POSTBOXPAT, signing out.